Let's meditate. This is my 17th day. I didn't think much about the time, but happened to check how time passed. What's the meaning of time, by the way? What's so important? What is most important? Time is a tool, a measurement. Money may be seen as the same. How do we use it? A Zen Master Joshu had a saying, "You are used by the time. I use time." The original statement is, "I used 12 hours or something like that," but basically it's the same. He didn't mention anything about money, but I'd imagine he feels the same. He used money not to be used. When I had this problem with Apple MacBook Air, they are breaking the promise, and I was left alone. I wasn't happy about it. Such situation may represent how the world is functioning. Do this, do that, promise this. You may break promise. And if we put too much emphasis on it, we lose balance. It is a meaningful yardstick if we can use it right. But if we don't, and be used, we may lose ourselves. Losing our mind. How do we use time, use money, use our mind? I posted the Nisargadatta Maharaj in one of the videos just a while ago. He says, know yourself. I heard that the Maharaj Nisargadatta or Nisargadatta means nature. That was on Wikipedia. No wonder. I felt so close, resonating to what he was pointing out. I am. Or you can say, I am that, or I am that I am. When the fake I or me is gone, like no self, no ego, what do you find? You find everything as it is. Everything is at the absolute state of being. There's no notion of time, money, self, and what goes in our mind. So Nisargadatta says, when you get to know yourself, it's your true self. I am means the nature's way. When I say that, I'm just using words and logic. It's just a concept. The concept doesn't have any meaning unless we are directly experiencing them. So at the state of Samadhi, no self, no mind, something happens to realize who really I am. Not in concept, but direct experience. I had that direct experience in Vipassana, the year 2000. There was no explanation, it was only experience, which pointed if you use the word I am the universe. I said something like making love with the universe in my document, which I posted in Google Doc. Perhaps I'll put those references in description if you're interested. But knowing and doing or experiencing is two different things. no matter how much we read the Bible, Sutra, Zen saying, only when we have that experience pointing what those words are pointing, that's the whole point of it. Someone said, I think maybe EQ, but I'm not sure. It's a famous Zen saying. Words are just pointing what is, and what itself is just a medium, a vehicle, trying to communicate that experience. So it's like learning surfing or swimming. No matter how much knowledge you accumulate, and maybe you can even share your knowledge on YouTube or in books, unless the experience doesn't go with it, it doesn't have a power, the meaning. I can tell you that. I've written 3 books. I'm practicing those 3 books. And I'm failing in many places. Even the experience itself is just that. Everything is impermanent. Life is to be lived, not to be conceptualized and sit in the books reading this and that, comparing this and that, and talk about it. Let's go beyond the knowledge. If you ask how, then Master Rinzai may say cuts. Or hit with the kyosaku. To be awakened from whatever is in the mind to go beyond. And even if you go beyond, your mind habit may or will come back. Because that's how the society is communicating with each other with words, concept, and characterizing the experience in various ways. So we want to swim, not sit in the classroom and have a debate. I am right, you are wrong, this theory is correct. that theory is not. That's a play in the mind. When the mind is clear, it's like the water you see inside when there is no movement on surface. So let's have that clarity in our mind. Not to be disturbed, but see through the true self, who I am, I am, I am that, or I am that, I am. But to me, that's not the end of the story. It may be more like a beginning of the story. To live with that foundation. So that we are connected to the core being of I am, or I am that I am, or our heart, or nature's way, whatever you call it. Go beyond the words and concept. Few Zen saying popped up in my mind. It is like a mosquito trying to bite the iron cow or iron ox. If we only look or touch from outside, or trying to one way I express is melt into the nature's way. Then you are one with the nature or the universe, and you are at home, your eternal home. Our mind is like splashing waves, but underneath is a quiet center. As that bird just made a noise, is living example. And the trees, rain, rainbow, clouds, they all explain as they are, telling us the story in silence. Am I in the La La Land? You figure out. I'll do the same. So far as it goes, my life seems to be continuing. With the help of the nature's way. Delusion may pop up, but let's try find the root and then live life accordingly. Hopefully with wisdom and compassion. Thank you.